This morning, the U.S. launched its first airstrikes into Iraq. A Pentagon spokesperson says 2 fighter jets dropped 2 laser-guided 500-pound bombs on an Islamic State artillery piece and the truck towing it. President Obama says he would take action if Americans were threatened by ISIS militants. He made that announcement last night. And unfortunately, we don't have that sound, but hopefully we can bring that to you a little bit later. Meanwhile, ISIS responded, threatening to, quote, raise the flag of Allah at the White House. We will, of course, update you on this story as more information becomes available. Now on to Israel. The war has restarted after a brief 72-hour truce. Palestinian militants launched rockets not long after the ceasefire ended this morning. The Israeli Defense Force responded to the attacks with airstrikes. The hostilities interrupted talks in Egypt, where officials are attempting to create a more permanent peace agreement. Israel had agreed to extend the truce for another 72 hours before the attacks began this morning. And earlier today, the World Health Organization declared the Ebola outbreak to be an international public health emergency. And in order to stop it from spreading, extraordinary response is needed, it said. Dr. Tom Frieden, director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, says he knows what to do to contain the deadly virus. And Frieden estimated it would take at least 3 to 6 months to end the outbreak under what he calls a best-case scenario. Well, it's been more than 35 years when a mass murder-suicide in Jamestown, Guyana, shocked the nation. 900 people killed, including hundreds of children, and a U.S. congressman, all because one religious leader ordered them to do so. Now, a very grisly discovery: the cremated remains of 9 of those victims, well, they've been found in a former funeral home in Dover, Delaware. According to funeral home directors, it's not very unusual for families to authorize cremation and then leave the ashes at funeral homes. The murder-suicide happened back in the 70s, as you may recall. Jim Jones, he was a leader of the People's Temple, moved his congregation to San Francisco. Jones ordered his cult members to drink a cyanide-laced grape drink. Just sad that those remains are still there.